Okay, so let's start our second session, everyone. So how is it so far with your break time? Have you got breakfast, or for whom that haven't got breakfast yet? And have you talked with your teacher, or have you asked any question with your home teacher, or have you talked with classmates about the lesson that you have learned? Okay, right. So in break time, it can be many activities that you can do depending on you yourself, because in your authority that you can manage yourself to do something else, right? So right now, it is going to be our second session that will be continuing in the previous session as well. And as you know that I have already mentioned about our class schedule to all of you already. So on Thursday, we are going to study two sessions. The first session is grammar classes, and first session we have already finished about first session, and right now we are going to move on with the second session, right? So second session will be focusing about Hangout 6. So everyone please open your Hangout 6 book on page 29 altogether. And this lesson is quite far different from the yesterday lessons that I have told you that it will be focusing about the future tense with will, right? So you might remember and you might know it clearly. And right now I would like to start up our lessons, okay? That we are going to have discussion, and then we are going to have writing, okay? That it is going to be focusing about the future activities. Okay, so let's move on to our unit 2 as the future, and our section C. So section C is that answer the questions about the future. So in here you are going to answer the question which is going to ask to all you in the future times. We can say that it can be general questions or general answer that you can give me the answer. However, you use your own words or your own ideas. So the idea is really important for all of you, that you can create more ideas according to yourself. Okay, so they are consisting for questions, and those questions will ask to you that is related to all the people around the world, that what will we do in the future times, right? However, you can answer me in the future activity because it is going to talk about your future time. Okay. All right. So the first question is that number 1, where will we live? Okay. So right now, can you tell me where we will live in the future times? We live on the earth, we live on the planet, or where we live? Okay, in the future times. Very good, right? So in here, I just give you example on the board in here, but the other sentences you are going to create by yourself more, okay? However, you can use your own word to create a sentence like we will live on a flat, we will live on an apartment, we will live on the air, we will live on the space. So it can be many different questions that you are going to answer here, right? So my example, I say that we will live on the earth. Okay, so this is the answer that I'm going to answer myself. Okay, all right. The second question: how will we travel? So as you see that presently we travel by motor, by car, by I can say by bicycle. So how will we travel in the future time, right? Good, right? We will travel by what I want. I can say by train, right? Okay, so it can be many answers that you can answer me, like we will travel by bus, we will travel by train, we will travel by car, we will travel by motor, or we will travel by bicycle, right? Okay, the third question is that where will we travel? So where will we travel? Okay, right. So the answer can be we will travel to the province. Okay, we will travel to the province. So it can be many sentences that you can create, right? We will travel to the province, we will travel to the city, we will travel to the countryside, we will travel to the pagoda. So it can be many answers that you can answer in this question. However, remember the thing that you use is that use your own words or your own ideas that you want to create any other idea that you want to use, right? However, the last question: what will we do in our free time? So in our free time, what will we do? Right, we will do exercise, we will play soccer, we will go to the gym, we will Okay, can we will ride a bike? So it can be many different answers that you can answer in this question because they ask in general question and you can answer in generally. However, you can use your own sentences, your own words to create a sentence to answer to those kind of questions. Okay, all right. So in here, that's going to be your practice later on. So everyone, don't forget to give me your answer about your own words. Okay, so use your own ideas. That is going to answer the question about the future times. You can think about the future time with technology. You can think about the future time with anything else that you want to create by your own ideas. Okay, all right. So the next one, they want you to think, okay? So now think about the types of products we will very daily use in the future. Write their ideas, okay? Okay, like 3 ideas already. Write 3 ideas. Okay, so in here, we want you to think about the type of products. So what type of products that you are going to use, and then you are going to think about 3 ideas, 3 different ideas. So as my idea, I'm going to quote from our books that we will use Google. We will use Google Glass, right? Because of what, like surgeon, like engineers, so they are going to use Google Glass in order to check about the more information or more detail about those kind of things that they are going to do. And likely used for surgeon. So used for surgeon, they are going to think about what is going to be created, right? Or what are the problems inside your body. And however, an engineer, as you know in from the text, is that engineer is focusing about look for the other information or look the video of the construction, okay, right. So however, in here I am going to use 3 of this one. I'm going to do it for me. So everyone, don't forget to give me the idea about what, okay, the types of products we will very likely use in the future. So what we will use in the future time about the products that is going to talk about the technology. Okay, all right. So everyone, any question related to our lessons? Right, if there's no question, I would like to say goodbye everyone and see you tomorrow about the new video related to lesson, the next lesson, right? So goodbye everyone, see you next time, goodbye.